Did you know that the demand for private investigators has increased significantly in recent years? With the rise of digital technology and social media, people are becoming more aware of their online presence. As a result, businesses and individuals alike need professionals who can help them navigate these complex issues. In today's world, investigative work is no longer limited to law enforcement agencies alone. With the increasing demand for private investigators, it has become an attractive career option for many people. Imagine having the power to uncover hidden truths and bring justice to those who have been wronged. Well, as a private investigator, you will be working with clients from various backgrounds, helping them navigate complex situations and providing valuable insights that can make all the difference. First, let's take a good look at the role of a private investigator. A private investigator is someone who has been trained in the art of investigation. Private investigators are also usually licensed to conduct investigations for a fee and collect information on behalf of another person, company, or a legal firm. Now keep this in mind. Your role as a private investigator requires a high level of expertise, attention to detail, and strong analytical skills. So why do so many people want to become a private investigator? Well, there are many reasons why someone might choose this career path. First is work variety. As a private investigator, you'll have the opportunity to work on diverse cases, each with its own unique challenges. You may be working for businesses to investigate employee misconduct or helping individuals uncover hidden assets. And then there are the challenges of learning new skills. You'll be constantly learning about different areas of investigation, from surveillance techniques to data analysis. This will not only enhance your professional development as a PI, but also make you a more valuable asset in the job market. This video is sponsored by OREP Insurance and Working PI Magazine. OREP is a leading provider of private investigator liability insurance. Visit orep.org for a quote today. A huge reason many people decide to become a private investigator is for career control. Depending on your preferences, you can choose between working for an investigative agency, subcontracting with other private investigators, or starting your own business. As a self-employed private investigator, you'll have complete control over what type of investigations you will do, which cases you will accept, and how much time you will dedicate to your business. Did you know that private investigators often work with businesses and individuals who are facing complex issues? These complex issues can be anywhere from gathering financial information to conducting background checks or doing surveillance and more. Our role as professional private investigators is crucial in helping our clients make informed decisions. Let's take a quick look at the education and experience you will need to become a private investigator. Generally speaking, you need to have a high school diploma or its equivalent. Now, this is not a dead set rule, but having this will provide the foundation for further education and training that you will need to be successful as a PI. An associate's degree in criminal justice or a similar discipline, or even in business, is often very helpful too. Many employers require this level of education as a minimum qualification. You might also consider pursuing a bachelor's degree if you're interested in specializing within specific fields in the PI profession. You'll also need to meet additional minimum requirements depending on the state you live in. For example, in most states, you must be at least 18 years old and have not been convicted of any felonies to be a private investigator. As well, you should not be registered as a sex offender in any state, and you should not have been dishonorably discharged from the United States military. Then there is the big elephant in the room: PI licensing. Most states require private investigators to be licensed and to pass a licensing exam, which can cover a wide variety of topics such as criminal statutes. This means the PI has a good understanding of federal and state laws related to investigation, surveillance, and data collection, which is crucial for success as a private investigator. There is also the jurisprudence side, where you need to be familiar with state regulations governing private investigators' behavior. Familiarity with these regulations will help you navigate complex situations and avoid potential pitfalls. The type of questions on these state PI licensing exams will vary depending on the state too. No two states are exactly the same, so you will need to study thoroughly and prepare well in advance to ensure your success on the PI licensing exam. Let's go over some of the statistics about private investigators. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, employment opportunities for private investigators are expected to grow 11%, which is considerably faster than the average. The BLS also reports that the median annual salary for private investigators was $57,000, with top earners making upwards of $100,000 per year. And I know many PIs out there today that are making well over that $100,000 mark. There are also great career paths and job opportunities for private investigators today. As a private investigator, you'll have the opportunity to work on diverse cases across various industries. Some potential career paths include these. Surveillance is one of the most common areas of investigation private investigators start out doing. As a surveillance investigator, you would be conducting surveillance for clients who need evidence or information about specific individuals or entities. Then there are forensic investigators who analyze data from crime scenes, financial transactions, and other sources to help investigators piece together complex puzzles. Cybersecurity investigators will help protect businesses and individuals from cyber threats by conducting risk assessments, implementing security measures, and responding to incidents. There are also literally dozens of other areas of investigation you might want to explore too. I don't have the time in this video to cover them all, but I have many videos on my channel that cover all of the types of investigations that PIs conduct. Let's quickly address common misconceptions about the private investigations industry. Many people believe that being a private investigator is all about spying on people with lots of drama, action, and high stakes involved in every case. However, most cases involve routine investigative work, such as gathering financial information, conducting surveillance, or conducting background checks. And yes, sometimes it is exciting. Sometimes it is very fast-paced. Sometimes there is a lot of intrigue involved, but there is plenty of office work to be conducted too. And let's not forget that private investigators often work long hours, including evenings, weekends, and holidays. So what is the bottom line? What does it take for you to become a private investigator? First, you need to be licensed. Everything else doesn't really matter if you aren't licensed. So check with your state and see what the licensing requirements are. One of the best ways to get that information on your state licensing is to check with your state PI association. You may need specific training as well to get that licensing or to work in certain specialized fields, and your state PI association can probably assist you with that too. You'll need to pass whatever background checks the state imposes too. These usually include a full criminal background at the state and the federal levels. Most licensing also requires some level of insurance and bonding, and even if you are not required to get it, I highly recommend getting liability insurance to protect you personally. If you're starting your own PI firm or business, you will most likely need some level of a business license from the state and town or the city that you live in. The bottom line is that becoming a private investigator requires dedication, hard work, and a passion for investigation, but it can also be a very rewarding career.